Yo, 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 yo. Hola. Ay, ay, ay. My voice struggled to do that. Ay, 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 ay. Still. Madness. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Why is my rotator always broken? There we go. Fixed it. Whoop whoop. Tell your friends. Always tell your friends. All right. All right. All right. Making stuff. I was thinking maybe we work on some exports today so I can get them to the programmer to get some more progress on the game. Especially while I'm still playing catch up. You know, not the condiment. But I also got a friend of mine. Actually talked about him yesterday. That we're going to work on some meme coin stuff. He needs some graphics. We'll see what we can work on. Some days are busier than others. Oh. Let's see. All right. Where are you at? Here we are. So, if I remember correctly, the last time we messed with her, we talked about doing the smoke separately. Which means we need to go from 1 to 21 for the walk. Her punch 30 to 63. She's getting bounced on 78 to 94. The hit 102 to 112. And And then I believe the rest is death. When does that cigarette actually end? $169. 69, dude. And we start at 120. Bum, 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 bum. Image sequence. I just gotta find everything. Find everything, put it down. Get it out of here. Leave the tunes up a little bit. Methany, and this is going to be in a updated Methany. A new folder for each one. Walk. Folder. Name this walk. And we're going from 1 to 21. Most of this stuff should be fairly quick. And we're going to do this with each of the characters that we have currently. So I haven't quite figured out how we're going to do the tires for Gramps. But it is what it is. Image sequence 30 to 63. Choose folder. New folder. This is the punch. Select folder. Oh, shit. Screwing up. I have that temporary background on, and that's not going to work out for us. And I just made a mistake. Sure, we're on 0. Bummer, dude. Try this again. This will be walk. Select the last folder and make sure it's on image sequence. There we go. No background. We don't want any background. No background. Get it together, Jones. I think I want to double check this. I may need to. Oh, I exported the whole thing. Damn it. The animation exports is the worst part. I screw it up constantly. Walk. Image sequence 1 to 21. There we go. Export animation. We want to go 30 to 63. This is an image sequence. Punch. Put it in the punch folder. Okay. Right. Export animation, and we're doing 78 to 94. Image sequence. Choose folder. Updated Metheny. New folder. Bounced on. Select folder. Name it. Image sequence. Yep, we're good. It's a breeze when I'm not screwing it up. Export animation. We're now doing 102, 12, image sequence, choose folder, updated Metheny, new folder, hit. Hit OK. Export animation. 120, 169. Image sequence. Select folder. New folder. Depth. Select folder, name it death. Okay. And then there we go. And that should cover everything for Metheny. Don't save. I didn't make any changes. Take a look at Grant. Try to think of how I can deal with his wheels. He's good up until the end. I may need to talk to Hunter about it. So I'll just kind of let that float in the back of my mind for now. And we'll do our squirrel. Our squirrel. So we needed a, because he's going to pop out of the bushes. So he almost needs to stay like folded up until he pops out. I don't know if I should split that. Because he's going to pop out of the bushes. and then leap out. I think we do the whole thing. Doing 1 to 46. We'll call it pop and run. Because it's not a super large amount of frames. That's what, 46. Choose folder. Sprites. Squirrel. New folder. Pop and run. Alright, and then we'll do death. Export animation. I did not mark the frames. So 46 to 54. Take notes like an old man. Because, you know, like a middle-aged man. Squirrel. New folder. Select folder. Name it death. Hit OK. All right. And we'll go raccoon. So the raccoon is a little different because we kept our original frames. So that's the old death. We want to start here. Raccoon. $265 to $301. Walk. $312. To $366. Sniff. $384. To $430 is a scream. $438 to $63. That was hit, right? Bounce on. $480 to $503 is the 3 hit. And death is $528. To 80. And then 601 to we don't necessarily we'll take it all the way. We don't really need to though. We'll have to dump some of our frames when we come back to the animation in the game. And we'll see how well that goes. That's his zombie room. We can do it. Export animation. We're starting at 265 to 301. An image sequence. Choose folder. Sprites. Raccoon. We're gonna do new folder. Updated raccoon. We're gonna do another new folder, and that is the walk. June. Bam. Export animation. Do 312, 366. New folder. This is sniff. Do. Quick processing. It's me. I'm here. I was here yesterday too, Kareem. So I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but there's just you here right now. Thursday, I got like super sick all of a sudden. I had my meeting, my Thursday meeting, and then towards the end of the meeting, I started freezing, just couldn't get warm, you know? And it, all of a sudden, while I was trying to get warm, I had a fever break, and it literally, I was in bed from the time that happened until Sunday mid-morning. It knocked me down for 2 days straight. I just fever, no fever, fever back pain, tired, sleepy, all of it. I even tried to on Sunday while you were streaming. I came out here and I played a bot round on Apex and watched her stream a little and then was like, nope, I'm going back to bed. It whooped my ass. And then to top it off, as soon as I started feeling better, car trouble again. The dumbest car trouble. The little pad that triggers your brake lights from the brake pedal broke, and I didn't know it until the afternoon on Monday, and I still was kind of trying to feel better. Was it Monday? Yeah, I think it was Monday. It's either Sunday. Yeah, it had to have been Monday. And that's because I drive a Hyundai Equess, the way they bolt the they put the underguard of the dash, they put the bolts on the or they put 3 screws you can get to and 3 screws you got to get from the back side. So I can't even take the plastic off to be able to get down there and really see what I'm doing. So while my back's hurting, I had to flip upside down to try to figure out how to do something about it. And then the parts that I could buy from the parts store are too thick, and I can literally hold my brake and my brake light's not come on right now. So it's super dangerous to drive my car. And because nobody knows what to call anything on a car anymore. I'm being told push pins, but you search push pins and ask for them, and that's not what it is. Nonsense. It took me forever to actually find this little tiny plastic piece and get it ordered, and hopefully it'll be here Friday. It's ridiculous. It's bleed over from last month's mayhem I've had to deal with. So I'm playing catch up with everything. Did I even export the last one? Yes, I exported the snap. Okay, cool. It's just, I don't like saying, oh, this is the way things are, or, you know, I don't like being negative about any of it, but I'm over it. This is Scream, his new Scream. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. It's not something I enjoy, that's for sure. But, you know, on the road to recovery, at least the car's running, you know? Ridiculous. But you do your best to survive and live and do what you can, right? And you keep on keeping on. We did the Scream, so now we got to do Bounce On. New folder. You know, sometimes it be like that though. It's been a weird year, man. Like it really has. This whole year has been just like a weird change in life, right? Or it being a snake year, it's been a wild shedding of the skin. However, while you're here, I did get so the prints that I was able to do myself, I did some big prints, and like I got it gotten markings on them during the print process, but I was able to get a collection of 4x6s for prints that I can send you guys, and they actually look pretty good. We did bounce on, right? Yes. So we're doing hit now. On top of, I've looked into a couple other things as far as the way Patreon already functions. And I think I can do some stuff to make life a little easier for myself and guarantee that things will get taken care of and I don't have to like stress about getting things done. I just don't know like how the like I don't know. It's a little weird but also really cool, right? So I'm trying to get all that stuff together while dealing with all this and keep Renovo brand moving along. Ups and downs, peaks and valleys. We did talk about this. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. The Badger was talking about it with me. I talked to a buddy of mine that's been into creating meme coins and doing some coins. He actually needs some stuff, so I was thinking maybe we'll work on that if we can. But kind of a neat concept, and sounds like no risk on my end. So I'm kind of considering like dabbling with it a little bit. It was kind of a neat modern thing. They have like this streaming thing that you can do along with your coin. Right. And I was like, well, if I don't have to like change anything I'm doing and he wants to run that portion, like I might be down for it. So it's kind of an idea of playing around. I think Badger said Jones Bucks yesterday, and we came up with some names. On top of like, we could do some stuff with Red and Randy as well with that, you know, which would be neat. And this is Zombie Run. Did I select the folder? Okay. Whoa. That was about to export everything. 601. There we go. So, you know, we'll see if it manifests into things. He's kind of getting started, so he's I was talking to him about setting some stuff up for him, and then that way it can get started there and I don't have to like stress. Plus it gives me some art that we can work on. That's why I'm trying to like get a little caught up with some things. Okay, we got the raccoon. Let's do this Sandhill Cran. Yeah. So the only problem I have with Gramps on the export, you talking about this guy, right? I think I need to play around with some of the particles on the grass that's shooting out, and then I don't know exactly how we want to deal with the tires in the animation. We might actually have to make those two tires their own animations. I don't know how that's going to come together. So I'm probably going to have to talk to Hunter about it to see what's the best way to do that. But we'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out and dialed in. 46. To 92. Our tail shake. Round that. Slide this bar. Two. 207. That's our hit. 216. Oh yeah, because I wanted him to kind of, like right after he got hit. 242. Wait. It's bounce, then hit. Okay. Don't get it. Don't get them backwards. And then this time we actually did a death. You didn't get to see it yesterday, Kareem, but the death is pretty awesome. I like that death. Long, lengthy deaths. Kind of like the raccoon. I like the raccoon's new death. 300. Before I start exporting, I'm gonna go get some coffee. Oh, I'll be right back. does fold up like a Thanksgiving turkey, doesn't he? Delicious. Sky steaks. That was one of the other things me and the Badger joked about yesterday was turn him into a meme coin. Call it Sky Steaks. All right, let's get the exporting. .46 image. And we gotta hunt down our Sandhill crane. Sandhill crane. New folder. Updated crane. Heard that. Get your lunch on. That's the worst part about being sick is appetite down the drain. $84 to $92. Hit our new folder, and this is we'll just call it shake. Very unnoticeable on the export. Wow. 108 to 178. Image sequence. Choose folder. Updated crane. New folder. And this is ground pick. Select, name it, okay. Export animation. This will be our bounce from 192 to 207. Image sequence. I was still like, when I thought about making a game, I didn't even remotely think about how much it was gonna be. Because boy, is it a lot. Especially after running through it and then going, okay, now I see, and then having to like redo some stuff to like make things look good. Because it is a lot. Yeah, it'll be totally worth it for sure. Silk Song is a great example. I don't know if you've seen like the whole thing about Silk Song, the Hollow Knight game, but yo. They put so much effort into that game, and it is gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. But they've been working on it for forever. Like my son got into the whole Hollow Knight verse. He's kind of late to the party, but he's like, he kept saying like, I want to play Silk Song, but he knows it's gonna be like who knows how long. Right. And that's what I keep in my head. We're literally just getting started. Did I export the hit? No, that's the raccoon. Hold on, close that. Yes, I did the hit. Okay. Right. I know it's probably thrown him off a little bit because it went from like him being able to like be here to like not being able to be here as much, you know? And I'm trying to figure out a way to do some night and evening streams, and like every time I try to like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can fit that in tonight, it's like sickness or yeah, and I imagine he's trying to balance a bunch, but life, you know, school don't help. You know, I mean it does, but you know what I mean. But it's every time I make an attempt to try to like add in something a little bit in the evenings, it's the car, sickness, gotta be somewhere. It's just been mayhem. And I don't know what has happened to the world, but everything feels like it's moving 1,000 times faster than it used to. And maybe that's just age or something universal, who knows, but it's been time just zips by to where you know, back when we were doing the podcast, it felt like I had time in the evenings to do the streams and get the podcast done. It's, you know. We need the world to chill the F out. This is what we need. It just makes you miss the 90s more, you know? But we have today, we've exported Methany, the squirrel, the raccoon, and now the sandhill crane. And since I got you on the line, I do probably need to talk to Hunter about the best way to export him with his wheels. I think we might have to do those on their own, and I might have to get those wheels to stay stationary. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. They were such a simpler time. The devil was preparing in the 80s and 90s. And it is weird, like ever since the 2000s, like I guess culture has made this weird change. Cool. Appreciate you. I figured since you're here, it's a better direct line. I mentioned it earlier. I don't know if you heard, Nacho, but I didn't have any 5x7 paper. I had 4x6, but I did get some prints done, and I think I found a little easier way to do things with the Patreon. Also, they did add streaming on Patreon. I don't know how that's going to come together. I don't know. You on everything. You always support. You're the best. What they call it, a long time, first time? Even though not first time, but you know. Like you said, you know, it's just the beginning. It's the beginning of a new. Holy crap, I didn't realize how long the goatee was getting till just now. Ooh, I need a trim bad. Sure you are. I'm so on the K, because I don't know if you can say it or not say it. I'm so tired of the dumb spam. The kick spam is just disgusting. Like literally I turn on like there's some that trickles through Twitch, right? Yeah, there's even one I missed. But like Kick, that's all it is. All Kick is freaking spam. join some dumbass Discord that nobody's, you know what I mean? It's annoying. Wish I could make them disappear from right here. I would. I mean, I know you guys can see it on the stream. Like, it's just stupid. Stupid. Wait, where were we did the Sandhill Crane. And I'm probably gonna come back to Gramps. Yeah. Did I save the gas station when I brought the other one in yesterday? I think I did. Yeah. I wanted to get a little side-by-side of the change. Heard that. I'll be here. Don't forget it is sushi day at Publix. If you're into sushi, you know what I mean? Just throw that out there. Sushi Wednesdays at the Publix. Okay, so I still don't know how we're going to integrate the gas station. What's the point of the gas station at the moment? I know we want to do it. I just don't know if there's any reason for it other than just like something cool. Because our heal system is strictly based, or I guess we talked about making it a kind of just a fill your beers for your coolers, your reserve health. Thanks, Nacho. I will. Well, the pause menu, we had that as well. So we had a pause menu and the gas station. And I know he's already worked on some of the mechanics. But that doesn't mean we can't not change things if we want to. We totally can change some stuff. That's why I say there's so much to do for the game. So much. Okay, we finished Sandhill. We finished the raccoon. We finished the squirrel himself. Let's see. I know we need to duplicate Randy and duplicate Red and make a Randy. And then we got to start adding our effects to some of our props. On top of what I really should do right now is we should save as. I need to make a Gramps folder because I don't think I have one. Yeah. There we go. And we got to upgrade some of those props. I'm gonna have to add some shadows or some effects to the fence. I could not find the original coin file, so I gotta hunt that down as well. And or if we want to change it. Let's take a look at our fat mosquito. And there was, if I remember correctly, we were going to shrink down the mosquitoes. Yeah, because they're actually fairly big files compared to size at the moment. I don't see. Regular mosquito. Yeah, there it is. Regular mosquito. Same thing. We're going to cut that in half. Cut the size down in half. I think. I might have to bring my chart up for those guys. It might even be less than half. I know we worked on the trash can, but didn't actually build like anything for it to like make a movement. Our map. I know the palm tree needs to be worked on, so I have to find that file as well. I built the box in Illustrator and our platforms. So I will have to make exports on that as well. I'll have to go over the nail gun. Oh, that's just the nail. Wait, the nail gun's in here too, isn't it? And we changed the color of it. Okay. I'm just kind of hunting through things to try to refresh my memory on where some stuff is. Aha, so yeah, we had a bunch of stuff in here. All right. Hide those clouds. Flowers were just going to be some props. We'll these are dirt pile covers. Let's start at the bottom. So that's the sitting trash bag. Yeah, okay, here. I made extras so I could have everything separated and then add it to that. Like we're gonna add some, actually, let's go ahead and do that. Let's close the mosquito. That mosquito. We're gonna close the pause, close the gas station, and we're gonna close Gramps. Some of this stuff I didn't build it out the way we're doing things now. So we're gonna go new. This needs to be, we're gonna do the 256, which we may downsize this. I'm gonna get it pretty close to the edge of everything. And what we'd be able to cut that in half size wise. Project settings, that is our height. I didn't mess that up, did I? 256, 128. Okay. Perfect. And then after this, if I have to size it down, it won't be that big of a deal. Back bag. We're gonna duplicate it. Oops. The wrong button. Front of bag. Or details. I'm gonna make a new group. Trash bag 2. Because this is the one on its side. Put these in here. Go to our back bag. Delete. 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 And then we'll go to our details and we'll delete the back stuff. There we go. Now we can put our masking on. Apply. Okay. And we'll go back to this layer, and in our masking, we'll hit exclude strokes, apply, okay. And I think we're gonna blow up our lines. There we go. And maybe let me take a look at the shape of things. I think we leave those that way. Rethink a couple things here. Maybe we do a dark side and a light side. So this would actually be a little more like up on the top. So for the sake of not losing what we already have, get out of here. We're going to move this stuff over. We're going to select it and then make some new ones. How do I want to do this? Because I want it to feel like a trash bag does. You know, you have like colored spots that have like harsh lighting. Delete that. There we go. This guy. Actually, let's grab all of it. Because the roundness is represented from our bag. Did that? I don't think that created a shape. I think that was the problem. Something's not closed. Ah, fill. There we go. Ha! Much better. I'm gonna throw a couple little spots here where it's not so jagged. Oh, wrong shape. Yeah, looking a little better. Ah, I didn't want outlines on those. Get out of here. No. No, no, no. So tired of that crap. F out of here. Nonsense. Gotta just turn that shit off. That place is only good if you already have 8 million people with power. I see why people like, not people, just in general, like, putting things behind paywalls just so you don't have to deal with the stupid spam bullcrap. The worst part about the internet. Everywhere, spam and scammers. Still, I thought we already like beat that as like a culture. Clearly we haven't. Gross. Let's do it with sharp corners here. And then we'll add what curves we want to add in here. No auto stroke, auto fill. Yeah. Curve here and here and here. Throw a couple on the in-betweens. This one. We'll leave that other one. What if we go lighter, it doesn't work that well. Have some floaters here. Well, don't want those to necessarily line up. Ooh. We want a little more. I think I want all of this to be a little more pronounced. I guess that's not really going to make a difference. And we'll save as trash bag 2. Save. And then I think we do the same thing with the other trash bag. And then we work on pile. Definitely better. I'll be back. trash bag. Trash bags. Trash bag 1. That's what I thought. And new. I think we'll do 256. Seems big at the moment, but scaling down is not like a problem. Back bag. Duplicate. Call it details. Create a group. Trash bag 1. Put these bad boys in there before we turn that into a mask. Delete that, delete that, delete. And then in our details, delete the backpack stuff. Then we'll create this as a masking layer. Apply. Okay. Go here, masking, exclude, apply. Okay. And then we got to bump up our outline there. There we go. And we'll do the same thing we did on that last one. We're going to take our original stuff and kind of put it to the side. And just select it. Put some curve on it. Get curvy. And we'll just come and we'll add some curves. Oop. Go. Don't want to overdo them. We'll come back. Back to our sharp corners. Put a couple little soft spots on here. Like I want it to feel a little lumpy. We want some little bit of shadow kind of going around that thing. Just a little bit of shadow, you know what I mean? Throw a little curve in some spots. Do we bring this down? Curve, curve, curve. Some big chunks there. And then we'll get our darkness. This one. Come on. Space that out a little bit. And real careful here. Move that to the back and see if that allows us to go kind of perfect. The rain has been ridiculous lately. It's just endless rain. Ooh. I guess she would have called if she got stuck in it. Fucking stop. Just fucking stop with the kick. You know what? Fuck it. Get out of here. Fuck kick. Kick is stupid. Fuck them. They blew it. I tried to like, you know what I mean? Fuck it. I'm done with them. It's literally fighting spam all day long. That's all it is. It's not worth it. I can't fucking stand it anymore. Pissed me off so much I'm over here making mistakes. I'm ready for a AI bubble to pop. Personally. All these fucking bots that everybody like trying to do, which is crazy because like I understand the value in automation. Like there are valuable points in it and AI can help with that, but people are just fucking stupid. Abuse everything. And we want to save. And highlight that one. Do it this way. Save. File. Save. Alright, in the meantime, what I need to do is add some of those files. I need to make a new folder. So update characters. And then I'm going to add some of my updated characters. The updated Crane. Updated Methane. Updated Raccoon. And then the Squirrel, who was never updated. And I'm pretty sure I had a red. We had already did an updated red. If I can find red. Yeah. Okay, cool. Perfect. Hopefully he'll see that. Still kind of working out how the communication is going to go, or how we've been doing the communication. We are saving files. You know, exporting, changing, cleaning up. You know, kind of switched up the trash bags from what they were here. Exported all of the sprites for Methane, Squirrel, Sandhill Crane, and the Raccoon. And then as I was kind of like digging through files, ended up on the trash pile. And then was like, all right, gotta start adding the details to this stuff. Definitely need to do it to the beer can and quite a bit of other stuff. Lots of work. So much to do. I need another me is what I need. More me's. I think something that would kind of... I should probably do with the trash cans is maybe some breaks in the shine. How you doing, Badger? You having a good Wednesday? Don't forget it's sushi at the Publix, if you're into that sort of thing. I'm gonna have to run up there here in a little bit. Whoa. Yeah, that makes it look a little trashier. Let's save. I need to do it to the other one. I think I need to, rather than just kind of thinking about how this would look, I probably need to get a trash bag reference. Oh, too big. I'll add some down on the shadow as well. And a couple out here in the middle of nowhere. Save that one. Go back to this one and add some. Too far. There. Save that one. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I remember you talking about scheduling a trip right as they were like, hey, National Guard. At least you got good security. Be safe, sir. All right. And yeah, a lot of this stuff had no kind of shine or coloring to it. That's how you know you got like a lingering sickness, is when like halfway through the day you start yawning, like you're still tired. Right. Bring in the guard. Have them rake that pile of leaves, please. No, I did not take a Rona test. I'm on the side of it's not much difference than the flu or a cold. Just, yeah, I'll survive. It's weird. It was like a fever. I had a fever that lasted about a day, but then was so wore out from it that I laid in bed for 2 days and sweated it out. And now it's just like a sinus cold. But like I have congestion, but not necessarily like runny nose. And I can breathe. And as far as food goes, like taste hasn't been like the best, but like I can still taste stuff. I don't know. The Ronas don't scare me that much, I guess. I feel like stuff gets blown out of proportions a lot. Maybe I'm gullible in that way. Yeah, I don't even remotely feel like that. I keep the nicotines in me too. I say that fights fights it off, right? Get conspired. We got I don't know if, I mean, it's been years since, but right before they like did the declared an emergency, like a month beforehand, we had got like super sick, like the entire household. And after that, like nobody got that kind of sick. We were all like, man, we just already had it. And the times that we did get sick and we were concerned about it, and we did do like a test, negative. Right. I feel like there's a weird protection you get from the nicotines and the weeds. Coats the insides all the weird ways. I have had fatigue the last couple days. Like, I went to sleep early again last night. I've been sleeping a lot. Right, right. A lot of things, like, I hate to say it because it does, you know, there is people that will take things the wrong way, but like there is a lot with mental state, I feel like if you feel like something's gonna get you, it's gonna get you, you know. But also, like, I didn't feel sick, I just all of a sudden was, you know. But I have kind of slacked on some of my health eating. Normally I try to stay on top of like eating healthy. I've had a lot of bread. Weakens the immune system, all the gluten. I had to tell my wife last night for dinner, like, we were doing chicken sandwiches and I was like, I can't do any more bread. I'm done with breads. I need a break from bread. So I did a chicken wrap, which was amazing. I don't know what it is, but I feel like when you eat a lot of bread, like, it messes with your insides. Lets all the parasites in. Yeah, it will. It will. And I think being sick fuels that, right? So when you do get sick, you start getting in your head more and going like, everything's messed up around you, right? And then like my car broke down while I was sick. Didn't break down, but a stupid little brake pedal button, you know? Right, right. I cut milk out completely. Like, I mean, I know it like gets in some foods, right? Like, we had mac and cheesies the other day, which is not good for you to eat. And I don't put milk in it, but I know my wife does sometimes. And like, but as far as like drinking milk and having cereal, I don't do the milk anymore. I don't even have like cereal. And I used to love milk. Like I was a milk chugger. Like I'd hit the jug and be like, oh, not anymore. Right, right. And ever since I stopped doing that with milk and I stopped drinking milk, I don't get indigestion anymore. like that heartburn that would like shoot up. I also quit soda as well, but like I don't get that anymore. Ever since I stopped drinking sodas and milk and cut down on my bread. For a while there, back in 2022, 2023, I completely cut out bread. Like anything that I would have that was bread was gluten-free bread, which is very dry, but that way I could still enjoy a sandwich, but not have to deal with the bread. I used to also take, and I still do from time to time, oil of oregano and apple cider vinegar. Yeah, that's what I do. I do the wraps. I prefer to do the wraps over the bread. Pitas, tortilla shells. Just too much bread. Makes me feel bloated and parasited. Matter of fact, that's probably what I should do. I haven't done that since I've been getting over this sickness. Trying to. I haven't taken any of the oil of oregano or the apple cider. But I think you're not supposed to take them together, so I don't take them together, but I'll do like an oil of oregano, and then like 6 hours later, I'll hit the apple cider vinegar capsules. That oregano will give you the pizza burps. Like it does. It tastes like pizza. You'll burp and be like, oh, I don't remember eating pizza. And since it's Publix Day, I'm gonna do some hot sauce and see if that blows out my insides. Yeah, I do a lot of water too. A lot of water. Especially like the last week. Oh my God. I was worried about feeling waterlogged. I drank too much water. Whew. And what makes it worse is it's hard to eat healthy nowadays. Like, it is just stupid hard to eat healthy. It is. American food is garbage. Just they passed a bunch of laws to be like, you know what? Poison and everything. All the junk we can't dump. Throw it in people's bodies. It'd be good for them. It's awful. Literally poison us from the inside out. No, it shouldn't. That's been my thing, is like, how do we get here? You know? I try to tell, and I try to get my family to understand, like, we get fruits. We'll get fruits and vegetables, but they're not going to last. So you got to eat them. And then in like 3-4 days, we got to go get more fruit. I wish we had a mango tree. I wanted to get a mango tree. Mango's good for you. Right. Unchecked capitalism. Yeah, our whole growing up, it's like checks and balances, checks and balances, checks and balances. That's what they tell you. And then they do zero checks and balance. None. Same old people running everything for the past 60 years, which is crazy. They should be dead by now. Yeah, all that was a load of shit. It's ridiculous. So ridiculous. It's upsetting. Very upsetting. Right. So much fun. Having a blast. Did you see any of the stuff about Nepal? They burnt their parliament down. They said, F it, we're done. F it. Burn it down. We should be too, right? We should be aggressively unhappy. Yeah, burn it down. Fuck it, burn it down. Just pretend there's spider. It's loaded with spiders. Spiders in the spiders in the DC. Burn it down. Right. Right. And that's what's happening, right? It's burning down. They've literally lit everybody's future on fire with a bullshit ass system to begin with, right? That's what's funny about like the boomers still. Like the whole problem, and not the whole problem, but one of the biggest problems is people still holding on to a system that they believe in that just doesn't exist anymore. They're fighting for something that doesn't exist, and it's sad. There's Dr. Zhang? Professor Zhang, something like that. He's got videos doing a class talking about all this, and he talks about how like that's what happens with societies is that the older generation won't give up what they think they have, and that causes a war in between like the generations. Right. Whole islands, underground bases, anywhere that they can hope that they're unreachable. Get in-gamed, right? Yep. What up, Mike? Ain't seen you in a while. You doing all right? Well, I see you in the Steam tab playing video games. I do see you there, and occasionally on the interwebs. You doing good? I hope you're doing good. We're just, talking about how effed up things are. Get 'em, Badger. Pull yourself up by your straps, you know what I mean? Oh, you are the cook master. He did. He hollowed out an entire island. Whole giant chunk of Hawaii. And that's where him and, what's her name, are gonna hide. Completely off the mainland. The Hawaiians are gonna have to get them. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, Mike. Even amidst all the mayhem, we're all hanging in there. Cooking and doodling. Or in Badger's sake, flying into the mouth of the dragon. Right into it. So like the security, right? The people who would protect those people, they'll stick around until it doesn't benefit them anymore. Then they'll turn on them. It'll be to the last little drop. I was watching a little series on you're gonna go feed Mitch McConnell some lettuce? Gross. Just cover his breathing holes with it. That's what you should do. Shove him in there and let him suck that lettuce. You suck this lettuce. Lost my train of thought. Good. They should be terrified. Be scared. You mean the people running things are scared? Or the people that are under the people running things? The people running things, I hope they're terrified. Be afraid. Because it's a matter of time before just people can't take it anymore. Shit, we're already there. And it's like things are fixable. They're just not doing anything about it. They're just gonna let it burn. Good. Good. I hope they choke on their lettuce. and it's like, what's so mind-blowing about everything is it's like you can listen, you can see what needs to be done, and even if you don't quite understand it, there is people who do understand it that talk about it, right? And they're just allowing things to go the wrong way because they're in another nation's pocket, which I probably can't even say because I'll get banned or something. When did that happen? Good, let them through. You know what I mean? Let them in there. Suck on this lettuce. Oh, what happened last night? Right. Don't tame the monsters. It's crazy. Well, those monsters are they're gonna cause a lot of problems for those that are just gonna ignore it. It's gonna be big problems. Suck on this lettuce. Like, I don't see how people are like feel like they're still benefiting. Like the like rate cuts that are about to happen, though it sounds good, is gonna like explode or has the potential to explode us into hyperinflation, which is not gonna be good. the way the entire like interest in housing is right now is just going to implode on itself. Get yelled at. You deserve it. All of you. Yeah, and all this dumb news. Right. Cheap housing in the high 300Ks. Yeah, that's cheap housing, sure. You know? GTFO. And that's the thing. We know that that's not going to fix anything, right? Like, everybody knows that bailing out anybody in the system is not going to help. It's not going to fix anything. It's not even going to be putting a Band-Aid on at this point. It's not going to do like it did last time. Right. And then they keep building, we keep building more housing and like nobody's moving into it. Nobody can afford it. Right. That's exactly what it's like. Just put your thumb on it. Shove it in there a little bit. Let it squirt all directions. Like it fans out, you know? Right. Yeah, we got all I don't know where the stickers are, but it's like our Ben Frankie with the glasses on. Dead. Maybe we should redo the Ben Frankie and put some zombie zombie parts and make him look like Weekend at Bernie's. Right. That's what I mean. Like all these subdevelopments, and nobody's moving into them. Nobody's moving into them. They're just building houses. Like, who's paying for those houses? Like, why are we building these houses? Nobody's moving in them. On top of everybody hates HOAs so much now because all you get is like Karen communities that are just trying to tell people what to do. Get your hands off my baseball. And nobody's moving into the developments. Nobody. I feel like we switched categories. Over here, like trash pile animations rolling. We're not even doing anything. We're just talking. It's crazy. Like, it's not that complicated. I mean, yes, it's complicated, but it's also not. Like, none of this should be a thing. There's no reason for them to build this nonsense that they're building. Do the things they're doing. Play with the interest rates they are. Everybody knows we need to eliminate the Fed, not turn it into some weird blockchain central whatever. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Right. It is complicated on purpose. Why did the chat just freaking... Uh-oh. My chat just broke. It's okay. I got this one here. Hold on. Let me catch up a little bit. All of a sudden the chat just like my multi-chat just broke and your messages stopped coming through. They said, stop talking. Right. And like, on one hand, having a tribe together isn't a bad thing, but giant tribalized groups of people is bad, or can be bad. Nobody wants to learn. Right. 100% better. They worry about a bunch of stuff that really doesn't matter, and then that's all they're going to focus on, and it's like, I don't care. And then they're trying to get the youth to, like, a lot of the young kids to, like, worry about these things that they just don't matter. They're fractions of points, like you're saying. 100,000 of a percent it doesn't matter. It just doesn't. It's insane. But that's what we were talking about earlier, Mike, is like they're pushing for this, and all it's going to do is cause everybody to go after them. And then they're going to go hide in their bunkers, and then eventually their security's not going to back them up anymore. It's like, we're just gonna have to do what Nepal did. We're done. Burn it down. Start burning it all down. Right. We're not. We're done. We're not biting. Your hook ain't gonna work this time. Hashtag smartfish. It's crazy. I don't even know about that anymore, because like even the MAGA is like, no, this is bullshit. Like, they're coming around to it. And not even just MAGA, any of the political party groups of people, right? That like back a candidate or whatever. Like, even they're going like, this is fucking stupid. Regardless of what side of the fence you're on, the kick the fence over, you know? Which I've been like that for a long time. I've like left and right, same thing. They're on the same team. 100% are on the same team. They flip-flop every 4 to 8 years and act like they're the opposite of the other team. And then you go back, you go back 8 or 16 years and you see that they were saying the opposite of what they're saying now. And it's just this endless repeat of it. Right. Fuck it, melt the coin. You know what I mean? I don't need heads or tails. What I need is a better system. Right, melt the coin. Melt the coin, melt the coin, melt the coin. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Right. You want to be lubed or not? And it doesn't it doesn't have to be this way, does it? That's the thing, right? Like, and it's bleeding into everything. The whole nonsense of it is bleeding into everything. Right. Fuck this shit. Burn it down. But not in a crazy, flipped out, throw it in the river kind of way. But also in a crazy, throw it in the river kind of way. Right. It's it. And like like I was saying earlier, right? Like the whole like one of the biggest problems is like the older generations holding on to their fake ideals. Like none of it's real. Stop holding on to those. They're not gonna work for you. I know older have older family members that are like thinking about selling their houses and going and getting another one, and like you're not gonna be able to. Who's gonna buy it? Who's gonna buy it? Nobody's gonna buy it right now, except for somebody like you. You gonna buy it from yourself? Sell it to yourself? Like it's right. Only, and it's only to the older, like the older people still holding on to everything, right? Like I feel like the more millennial generation and probably some of what I guess Gen Z, like we know what needs to happen. Like we know what needs to happen, and it's just the old ways will not get out of the way. Like I've had, and even in millennial slash X, you know, kind of the beginning of millennials, right? It's they're still like, well, systems this and that and blah blah, and it's like, no, dude, no, it's not. They didn't follow the rules to begin with. They're not gonna. And piling more regulation and rules is not gonna help any. It's not. It's nuts. Right. But it's already something they don't recognize. They're lying to themselves that it's the same, right? It's already something that we don't recognize. Nobody's watching TV and the news the way they used to. Nobody's getting their information the way they used to. Like nothing is the same. And that's as much as 30, 40 years ago, let alone 10 or 15 years ago. Like it's drastically changed already. And like you can hold on to it if you want to, but it's not going to stay that way. It's just not. Things are not going to it's not the same. It's not. We know that media is owned by the same people who make the laws and control the banks. It's all the same. Same people. They've been doing it. Terrible. Like it's, you get what I'm saying? Like it's already not recognizable. I don't remember what I was watching. Some guy talking about some agency he worked for. I don't think it was like anything medical, but he's like, he figured out some type of like sound frequency system or something like that within the confines of like, you know, government situation. And he solved it. He literally solved the problem. And the guy was like, see, you shouldn't have told me that because that's not what we do here. We get paid, you know, he's like, we're here to look for it, not solve it. And that is the most dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like that's what is baffling. Why would you not want to solve anything? Why would we not want to make things better? I told my daughter the other day, I was like, that's what I was talking, kind of in reference to like my car issues, but the fact that they keep making things worse on purpose, like there's got to be a Satan. There has to be 100%. There's no other excuse for it. Other than like evil to be evil, right? Right. Multiple times. Better engines, better engineering designs, all that, everything, all of it. Like we could literally, as Jesus said, the kingdom of God is now, right? Like we could be there, but we can't because of these fucking dodos. It's insane. Nuts. Right. Look, we discovered the light bulb. Benjamin Franklin, or whoever, whatever. Maybe thousands of years. Right. It is. And we already know, as far as any kind of oils or plastics, like hemp is a way better solution because it can be broke down and biodegraded. No, we're gonna fossil fuels. Right. It's crazy. We might have to continue this conversation on next stream. I kind of need to get rolling. We did make great progress though, as far as the game's concerned. Not to cut the intense conversation off. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize when I started the stream it said stream ending. I'm an idiot. But we can continue our conversation tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. It was good chatting though. I like it. Yeah. Let me get my Limp Bizkit on. Hey, for real, I appreciate you guys. I like having conversations like that. I enjoy it. I mean, I try to be a little careful because I know they'll hit that ban button on you if you talk about certain places and things. But for sure, you guys rock. Okay, cool. Holler at me from the Smithsonian while you're shoving that lettuce in Mitch McConnelly's eye holes and up his nose. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Later, taters.